Today I'm going to show you how to make Claude Code your video editor. The tool that we're going to use that's going to actually enable Claude to edit video is called Buttercut. It's free and open source, and you can download it at buttercut.io. Once you've cloned the repo, then you can just cd into that directory, start Claude. If it's the first time opening it up, you can say set up Buttercut, and it'll install all the dependencies you'll need, but because I've already done that, I'm just gonna get us started. Let's start with the most impressive thing that Buttercut can do, which is just edit a whole video. I want to create a new rough cut. Programmer story. Now, before Claude can actually edit something for us, it needs to analyze the footage, so it kind of has like a grasp of what we have to work with. You can be creative, and I do want to include the programmer interviews. While Claude works for a little bit, I'm gonna show you the footage that we're actually working with. Basically, this video is a vlog that I shot where I start in my neighborhood, I get on a bus and go downtown, and then head to a Ruby programming meetup. Okay, cool. We can see that it's gonna use the rough cut skill, which basically encompasses how to read all the footage, understand what's going on, and then finally actually build a rough cut. Now that the rough cut is ready, we can actually just open this up right in Final Cut. File, import, XML, libraries, programmer story vlog, rough cuts, one we just made.
All right, today's gonna be a little bit different than normal. Today's gonna be a bit of a story day. And in order to tell this, we've sort of got to zoom back about.
Cool. So we start off with the vlog footage that I mentioned earlier. We've got a little bit too much of it for me. We've got about 2 minutes. I think I'd like more like 30 to 40 seconds. And we've got some B-roll there. And then we've got programmer interviews.
I just finished the Ruby Warrior game.
Okay, cool. And then we finish, I think most logically, with my footage from outside.
I would go to these meetups, bring my silly 1,000-year-old laptop.
I think we're definitely at the Sonnet 3.5 version of video editing right now. But what's really nice about this is, one, we've got the whole story out on the timeline. So now it's like very easy to cut this down. And then B, like, we just don't have to have like editor block anymore. Like now we can actually see the whole story laid out. And if there's parts of this footage, parts of this edit that we don't like, we can just tell Claude to change it. Okay, so that's definitely one way to edit. Give Claude the footage, have it make a big fat rough cut for you. But I think another way is to just give it little incremental pieces, kind of like if you were making a PR. Let's make another rough cut, but this time just give me the most interesting how I learned how to program. Cool, I'm gonna say, yeah, just 30 to 60 seconds. Okay, now that it's got just this sequence made, we can also start with just that like fragment of the video.
While I'm sort of in this somewhat terrible job, making definitely terrible money.
I kind of like this option because then I can just cut this footage down. And then if I, wanted to combine this with the other one, I could just go back over here. I could take the interviews, copy them, move back over to here, and then add them like once I feel like I'm ready. And then we can continue to build out this timeline incrementally. It's really just made me like rethink about how I edit videos. I'd love for you to try it out. You can download this at buttercut.io. Thanks for watching. Love to see what you make.